I'm Jason Jeffcoat, submitting my final video for the Hfpa practical. I've got my client Dale. We've completed a PARQ questionnaire together, and we're going to be going over his BMI, his body fat percentage, and blood pressure is what we'll do first, and then we'll be going into the workout with stretching and the workout routine. This is my client Dale. What we're going to do now is we're going to do his resting heart rate. So we've got the timer, we're going to do 10 seconds. I'm going to take his heart rate and we'll times that by 6. Okay, go.
Go. Stop.
So we checked Dale's heart rate. In the 10-second period, it was 12 beats per minute. What we're going to do is we're going to take that and we're going to times it by 6. That gives us a resting heart rate of 72, which is a little bit high, but for Dale's age is considered a moderate heart rate. Okay, now we're going to be checking Dale's height. We've already done his weight, he's 82 kgs. We're going to do the height now to work out his BMI. We'll be taking the height divided by the weight, and that's going to give us a BMI. Perfect, so we can step away. Okay, so we've checked Dale's weight and height. Weight is 82 and his height is 176. What we do is we take the weight over height, so 82 over 176 squared. That's going to give us a BMI of 26. Alright, so now we're going to be testing Dale's body fat percentage. I've got a skin caliper that we're going to be using. We're going to be doing 3 measurements. So we're going to be doing mid-chest, between the nipple and armpit. We're going to be doing a reading on his stomach, just parallel to his belly button, and then his mid-thigh. We'll take those readings to work out his body fat percentage. Okay, so we have a chest measurement of 20 millimeters. Also a stomach measurement of 20 millimeters. Next, we're doing his final measurement on his thigh. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. His final measurement is 30 millimeters. Okay, so we've set Dale up with a blood pressure monitor. We've put on his left arm. The 2 main air lines we've kept parallel to his artery. What I'm going to do, I'm going to be listening with the stethoscope, releasing the pressure and listening to the heartbeat. That's going to give us an accurate reading of what Dale's blood pressure is. Alright, so we've checked Dale's blood pressure. His systolic is 130 and his diastolic 85. So 130 over 85, which is considered very good for Dale's age. Alright, so we've taken Dale's measurements. We've done the pectoral, stomach and mid-thigh. We've got a measurement of 20, 20 and 30 millimeter skin fold. And we've used obviously the standard formula for the body fat percentage, and Dale's body fat percentage at the moment is at 25%, which is considered moderate, especially for Dale's age of 40, so he's on a good path. Right, so what we're doing next for Dale's, we're doing is waist to hip ratio. What we're going to do is we're going to measure in centimeters, slightly above the belly button on the smallest part, and then waist, we're going to do the widest part of this waist, obviously. So waist, we've got 89 centimeters. Okay. $95. Right, so we've done Dale's waist and hip. We've measured his waist at 89 centimeters, his hip at 95. We've taken waist divided by the hip, which is giving me a number of 0.93. At the age of 40, that's a low risk for Dale, so that's brilliant. Alright, so here we're going to be doing a postural assessment on Dale. So what I'm looking for is his earlobes level. They are indeed. If you look at his shoulders, they are level. You can see the right is a little bit more dominant, and his spine is also straight. What we'll do next is we'll look at a side view, which I'll get into shortly. Okay, side view of Dale. What we're looking for is for his earlobe, his ears and his eyes to be level. We're looking for the normal S curve in his back, which looks great. Right, so right now we're doing a flexibility test with Dale. We're measuring from the ground to Dale's chin, then we'll do from clavicle to ground, and we'll take those measurements, divide them between each other, and that's going to give us a flexibility measurement. Okay, so chin to ground, we have a measurement of 74 centimeters. Alright, so what I'm doing now is I'm going to be doing the other measurement with Dale. We're going to be measuring from the ground to clavicle, and we'll take those measurements and divide them. What I'm going to ask you to do is this: extend your back, shoulders off the ground, palms up, and head facing forward. Perfect. We have a measurement there of 25 centimeters. Alright, so what we've done, we've taken Dale's measurements. What we've done, we've divided the first measurement by the second measurement times 100, which is giving us a measurement of 27, which is really great for Dale's age. Next, we're going to be doing a muscle endurance test. What we're doing is you have the option of a sit-up or a push-up. The maximum you can do in a 60-second period. We've gone with a push-up for Dale. I'm going to demonstrate how to do the push-up first, and then we'll get Dale straight into it. So Dale, what you're going to do is you're going to come straight down. You're going to keep your arms slightly further than shoulder width apart. You want to tuck your elbows in when going down. Hips a little bit lower than your shoulders, and you're just keeping the controlled movement up and down. You want to do as many as you can in 60 seconds. Okay, so we're going to start with Dale now. You can get in the push-up position, Dale. What we're going to be doing is we're going to be timing as many push-ups in this 1 minute period. I've got my timer right over here. Okay, go Dale. It's 1, 2. That's perfect. Keep those elbows tucked in nicely. Great. We refer back after 60 seconds. All right, so there's the 1 minute. Dale's managed his 36 push-ups in the 1 minute period, 60 seconds basically. Again, for Dale's age of 40, he's done incredibly well. Well done, Dale. Right, so what we're going to be doing next is we're doing a muscle power test. For a male, we've got a 9 kg ball. How it works is you're standing with your feet behind the line. You have 2 attempts. So what we're going to be doing, Dale, we're going to have 2 attempts. You're going to throw the ball twice, and we'll take your maximum measurement, and that's going to be your power test. What you're doing is keeping your hands nice and high. throwing it as far as you can. We'll have 2 attempts with that, Dale. When you're ready, Dale. Okay, Dale's first attempt was 4.5 meters. He's going to go out as the second attempt now to see what we get here. 3, 2, 1, off you go, Dale. Okay, Dale's first one was just over 4 meters. Second attempt was much better. You got just over 5 meters, 5.1 meters. So we'll obviously go to the second measurement. Well done, Dale. Next we're doing the Hfpa 12-minute test with Dale. So you can either walk or run in the treadmill. We've chosen to do a gradual walk in the treadmill for particular reasons, and then after that we'll go into the VO2 max. So Dale, what you can do is you hit the quick start. Panel on your right is the speed that you can use. Panel on the left will be your incline. So you can choose at any point if you want to increase the speed or decrease the speed. It's completely up to you. So what we'll do is we'll do the walk now and we'll refer back to this after 12 minutes. Alright, so that's the 12 minutes completed. These are the stats that we've come up with. So you can see Dale's done 0.92 kilometers. Okay, Dale, your VO2 max was 9.2 on the gradual walk. We'll move on shortly. Okay, what we're going to be doing next is 2 cardio exercises for Dale. So we were doing a 5-minute warm-up on each. First we'll be looking at the elliptical. This mimics a run, but it's a lot less harder on the joints. So it's basically mimicking a run. So what we're going to do is going to pedal forward. That's all you're going to do. You're going to be doing that for a 5-minute period and working your arms and your legs. Okay, so Dale's going to be doing this for 5 minutes. It's a very nice full body cardio workout. Also very low impact on his knees and his ankles, which he has had previous problems with. So we'll do that for 5 minutes, Dale. Okay, Dale, what we're doing next, we're going to be doing the bicycle as a cardio exercise. Also, this would be a 5-minute warm-up before we get into weight training. This would be a second option for you. So it's important to set the bicycle correctly. What you want to be doing is you'll be standing right next to the bicycle and you want the seat to be at hip height. When you're on the bicycle, you want a slight bend in your knees. And you'll be activating your full quad muscle and your calf muscle as well. Also a little bit of your hamstring. So what we do is we'll do 5 minutes of this. We'll keep your back nice and straight in the bicycle. If you want to lean forward, there is elbow pads. You just want to keep your back nice and straight at all times. So we'll do 5 minutes on here at moderate. You don't have to push too hard. It's just warming up to lubricate your joints, warm up your muscles to prevent injury in the joints. Right. Okay, so you want to set that at hip height. There you go, that looks good. Remember, slight bend in the knee. That looks good. You can put the bicycle on a level of 5. That would be perfect. So we'll do that for 5 minutes. Right, so based on Dale's goals for the mid and long term, he's wanting to focus a lot on toning and also this building good muscle and strength. What we're doing today is going to be focusing on a bicep curl, and we're also going to go into lateral raises after that. So they are very important with your form. Again, straight back, head up. When you're flexing your bicep, you want to squeeze on top, and you want to get a full extension down. And from the side, you can see, you want to keep your elbows stagnant, so you don't want to move your elbows at all. That has to stay still at all times. We're going to be doing 3 sets of this, 12 reps, and we'll move on to the next exercise after that. Alright Dale, so you can start doing the bicep curl. There you go, flex nice at the bottom, squeeze on top. That looks good. So what I want you to do when you come down, the straight on your hands, so you want the weight to come flat down. There you go, perfect. Alright Dale, so what we're doing is we're moving into the lateral raise. You want to be focusing on your medial delt. What you're going to do is keep a slight bend in your elbow. You're going to be raising it up, using your shoulder as a hinge. Also head held high again, straight back. You're going to be doing 3 sets of this as well, 12 reps each. Nice and light, but focused on the muscle. Okay, that looks good. Just want you to squeeze nicely on top. You just want to focus on that muscle. Perfect. Okay, so what we're doing next is we're doing a kettlebell squat. Here what you want to do is you want to keep your feet slightly more than shoulder width apart, holding onto the kettlebell with both hands. It's only a 12 kg, so it's a moderate weight. What we want to do is we want to do high repetition, but moderate weight. This is going to tone your legs and also allow you to build a lot more strength and fitness. So what you want to do is straight back, chest out, head up, squatting down, legs at a 90-degree bend, squeezing on top. We're going to do 3 sets of this, 12 reps. Perfect. All right, here we go. Back nice and straight, chest up. Right, what we're doing next is we're going to a body weight lunge. Quite an easy exercise, but quite strenuous on the quads as well. Very good exercise. So what you want to do is you want to take a big step back, knee to the ground, other leg parallel to the ground, stepping up. Easy as that. You want to do 12 reps. Also, just keeping your chest and your back straight, always. Cool. All right, Dale, 3, 2, 1. Nice big step back, knee to the ground. That's great. You want to do 12 reps of those. You want to do 12 on each leg. Looks good. Right, Dale, what we're going to do now, we're going to be working on your core muscles. What I want to do is I want to do a plank with you. I'm going to show you how. If you struggle with doing the exercise, I'll also come help you correct your form. So what you're going to do is you want to start on your elbows flat on the ground, butt up. You want to keep your back parallel, head forward. You want to hold this for 30 seconds. Alright, I just want to help you again. What we want to do is we want to keep your back flat. So I want you to lift your hips, focus on your core muscles. You want to be squeezing over there. Do that for 30 seconds. Okay, Dale, what I'm going to do next with you is I want to do a P&F stretch. I know you mentioned that you do have a problem with your hamstrings. You want to increase flexibility in your hamstrings. What I'm going to do, I'm going to lay you flat on the ground. I'm going to stretch your left hamstring. What I'm going to do is I'm going to control the exercise for you. You tell me when it gets uncomfortable. I'll leave it there for a second, release it, and then we'll try to push a little bit further and hold it there. Let's try to get the best out of the exercise. I'm going to lift your leg up, so I'm going to throw my shoulder and hold your knee. Just tell me when this gets uncomfortable. Okay, I'm going to keep it there for a second. We'll release after this, and now I'm going to take it back up. Tell me when it gets uncomfortable again, we're going to go slightly more. Okay, let's hold it there for 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. How does that feel?